tomorrow as well. So on Monday we received a phone call from the fire service regarding a large-scale waste fire at Cockwells Nursery in Harton. They were requesting public health advice regarding the smoke plume at the time, which was going straight up into the air and was having minimal impact. So the advice we gave at that time was to say to local residents to keep doors and windows closed. We did send a crew of 4 operatives with chainsaws down on Monday afternoon to help create a fire break between the fire and surrounding tree line, which was starting to be worried that it was starting to spread. The fire brigade have been in attendance at all times since the fire started, monitoring the spread and trying to minimise the length of the burn. They have been hampered by the fact that there is a number of watercourses in the area, so they haven't been actively fighting the fire with water because of the risk of contamination running off into the surrounding watercourses. The size of the waste, which was on fire originally, was the size of a football pitch. This has, however, reduced by about a fifth in size. The area remaining is very deep, still though, about 15 foot deep on fire, and consists of various pieces of wood, including treated wood. It is giving off a large plume of smoke, and I'm sure you've all seen that as you've been driving in and around for the last few days. The fire have been in contact with the highways team at Devon County Council as well, but the road has remained open and it should remain open, but it is under traffic light control. In consultation with the Environment Agency yesterday and having done site visits, they have discovered that the watercourses surrounding do not flow into the fishery lakes to the south, and therefore they did approve a small amount of water to be used yesterday, as long as the fire brigade could keep the area abundant to ensure the fire water didn't escape, which was what was done yesterday. So they did actively fight the fire yesterday. The fire brigade have been contacted again today, and they are saying that it will take a few more days for the fire, it will continue to burn for a few more days, and so the advice of continuing is to keep indoors, seek shelter, and as much as possible to keep windows and doors closed. Following further calls today, we did contact Public Health England regarding the health concerns the residents were reporting, and we've literally just got a response back from them which says the smoke consists of a mixture of gases, liquid droplets and solid particles. Some of the substances present in the smoke can irritate the lining of the air passages, nose, throats and lungs, the skin and the eyes. Symptoms may include coughing and wheezing, sore throat, feeling short of breath, runny nose or eyes or chest pain. In general, exposure to the smoke is more likely to affect people with existing breathing problems, lung or heart conditions. The very young and very old smokers and people with flu or flu-like illnesses may also be at greater risk after exposure to smoke from fires. People who are generally fit and well are unlikely to experience long-term health problems from temporary exposure to smoke from a fire. To minimise the exposure, shelter as much as possible by limiting the amount of time you spend outside in smoke. People with asthma who may be in the vicinity of the fire should carry their inhaler. If symptoms persist, seek medical advice by calling NHS 111 or by contacting your general practitioner. The medical consultant is already treating an existing health condition. Discuss your concerns and symptoms with them in case of an emergency call. In case of an emergency, call 999. That statement will be going on our website along with the update after I've finished here today, so we'll be providing that out to our website.
Thank you, James. I think Councillor Tucker, ward member, do you want to?
Yeah, unfortunately, I've come in after Councillor Steele vacated the ward, but on behalf of members, can I thank you, Mr. Kershaw, and any of your team who've been supporting this operation recently. It's critical that we are seen to be working with the other authorities, i.e. the EA, the Fire Brigade and the Devon County Council. But I thank you very much for your input and actually keeping us up to date, because I think we're probably the ones that are keeping everybody up to date. But this site is a controversial site, as most members will know. It's under enforcement for a number of issues at the moment, and that is ongoing, but nothing to do. Well, the fire would have been part of it if they had left it. But this waste is pretty toxic, and I live 14 miles as a crow flies, and it's coming in my bedroom window. If you walk out here, it's in the air, it's everywhere, and it is very toxic for you. So, but thank you very much.